Hi, Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to today's Bitcoin update for Wednesday, 9 of March, and it's looking like a green day right now. I'm just looking at the line chart here, and it seems like higher low is being printed out. Okay, so you had one low here at nearly 33,000, and then another higher low to 35,000, and a higher low right there at 37,000, and you've been respecting this trend line right now, and it seems like my idea of an ascending triangle is playing out. So if you guys are not in the Discord, join the Discord as well. And one more thing, guys, if you want to take the trading course is out there. It's discounted until 19th of March for 29 bucks, and then it's gonna be 49 bucks. And guys, you're gonna get a lot of contents when it comes to learning technical analysis, just the way that I'm doing. Okay, if you've been following the channel and you like the way I'm doing all these things, damn, you're gonna get all the details in that course right now. So let's switch back into the normal candles, and it seems like we've already started to rally to the upside right now. So there was a level of resistance right now that we've broken out of, and it seems like Bitcoin, in my opinion, it has already started to make that move. So you went up just like that, and now, in my opinion, you're just gonna start moving sideways and then potentially go all the way up back to the 44,000, and that's where you do have resistance once again, guys. So yeah, what you do want to see basically is Bitcoin crossing this level and back testing and continue to the upside. But in my opinion, it's a little bit too early to say that Bitcoin is gonna cross that line of resistance anytime soon. It doesn't seem to me like it's gonna happen, because this could be somewhat a very extended ascending triangle. You would even move sideways, then go up there, and then come down once again nearly the 40,000. And then when you come to the 40,000, then you go to the 44, and then down to the 42, and then boom, finally push to the upside by within the next 2 months. Who knows? Okay, but it's turning out to be an ascending triangle nonetheless, and that's exactly what you guys want to see. So it seems like Bitcoin, all it did is just come down a little bit here, make a double bottom, and then start to pick up. So I'm expecting this particular fractal that you saw to be very, very similar to what is about to happen here. Okay, so you had this big green candle, you have that big green candle right here today, yesterday, whatever, and you had this candle in the middle. This is the candle in the middle that you see, and then when you move there, you start to move sideways, and then you go for the retracement once again to the downside, potentially within the weekend. So this crypto, this is just how things work here, and then boom, it's amazing how everything started to go to the upside. And on the daily, we're still looking good. And I talked about spinning top yesterday. I do remember telling you that spinning tops indicate reversal to the upside. So the spinning top even formed near this support area. Okay, now there's one more thing that is very, very clear. Bitcoin was really never interested in losing this support line. Okay, anytime you came down to the support line, you actually bounced off this support line. Okay, so it has been an amazing support right here for Bitcoin. If this support starts to be lost, you break close below it, backtest and fail, then you are actually giving yourself the room and the chance to go even way more down to the $34,000. And that is something that we do not want to see. But the thing is that let's do even way more analysis. Okay, on the weekly, we already saw inverted hammer, and this is something that I already told you 3 days ago, that inverted hammer really saved the day, and it was just that cool. Okay, it was looking really good. And I don't know, if you start to close green like this, we might get a little bit of a push to the upside next week as well. So this weekly candlestick is nice and amazing, but I'm really looking paying attention to the month of March, because this month is really important, and we do have a lot of suspense by March, and you do have 22 more days to close. So the question is, how are you gonna close? How is this gonna be? Are you gonna close up like this at the 48,000, and then you go to this price level, $58,000? That's a possibility. Anything can happen. But what matters right now, in my opinion, is that how the next 22 days plays out. Okay, the next 22 days is gonna really set the direction of crypto for April, because if you do come near the apex and you start to lose the apex, then by April you're potentially gonna dump to the downside, okay? And if you come near the apex and you start to breaking out, then it's possible that you actually go to the $58,000, $57,000 instead of actually us going down to 32,000 or 34,000, whatever. And one thing is still very clear, I want to tell you, want to reassure you once again, is that the 20 EMA was never lost. The 20 was never lost. And you can see um, any time in bull market, when you come down to the 20 and hold the 20, you are still in a bull run. Yeah, it's simple. It's a simple um, it's a simple science. You wanna call it science? Yeah, it's a simple science right now. That anytime you come down and you hold the 20, you're still in a bull run. Now you lose the 20, you close below the 20, then you're gonna look for the 55 EMA, and potentially anytime you actually lost the 20, that's when the bear market started historically. So Bitcoin until now has never lost its bull structure, and in my opinion, um, there's still a trend line that has on Bitcoin. Okay, so this is still a trend line that we do have. This is a low, this is a higher low, and we're still in an uptrend. This is a what, a high, and this is a higher high. Do you see that? So basically, I do understand. There was a guy even in the Discord telling me that if this is valid, yeah, this is valid, and we're still in an uptrend. Just look like at this one, okay? Well, all you did, in my opinion, if you just look at the bigger picture, let me turn on the line charts nowadays, because this is what I'm using. Okay, so if you look at the line chart itself, it filters out everything. This is a high, it's something like this, okay? Something just like that, right? And from here on the above part of it, you can already see it's a slightly higher high, because the chart actually, the line actually filters out the candlesticks. Yeah, so we're still in an uptrend. This pattern that you just saw is an uptrend and not a downtrend at all. So Bitcoin right now is still, holding by the thread, and keeping us thinking and wondering what's going to happen next. And it's always going to do this, okay? Bitcoin loves to do that every single time. It likes to actually give the traders the room to actually keep thinking what is going to go on and what's going to happen in the future. Yeah, so that's it for this update. I'm still expecting Bitcoin, if it's possible for Bitcoin to actually go up nearly the $44,000. But before that, remember, there could be a little bit of a sideways movement, and then you push to the upside as well. It's not it's not like gonna go up in one day. It could do that. Anything is possible, but in my opinion, you're gonna start moving sideways, and then you go to the upside, and then you move sideways, and then you come again to the downside. So this is the particular scenario that I'm gonna leave right now, and that's it for today's update. I'm gonna see you with the next one. Allah Hafiz.